Okay, everybody, this is going to be Act 4 and scenes 1 and 2. So we're starting Act 4, Scene 1, a cavern in the middle of boiling cauldron, thunder. Enter the three witches. First witch, thrice the brinded cat hath, try that again, thrice the brinded cat hath mewed. Second witch, thrice, and once the hedge pig whined. Third witch, Harper cries, "'Tis time, 'tis time." First witch, round about the cauldron go, in the poisoned entrails throw. Toad that under cold stone days and nights has 31, sweltered venom, sleek gut, boiled out first in the charmed pot. All double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Second witch, fillet of a fenny snake in the cauldron boil and bake, eye of newt and toe of frog, wool of bat and tongue of dog, adder's fork and blindworm sting, lizard's leg and owlet's wing, for a charm of powerful trouble, like a hell broth boil and bubble. All double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Third witch, scale of dragon, tooth of wolf, witch's mummy, maw and gulf, of the ravine salt sea shark, root of hemlock dig in the dark, liver of blaspheming Jew, gall of goat and sips of yew, silvered in the moon's eclipse, nose of Turk and Tartar's lips, finger of birth strangled babe, ditch delivered by a drab, make the gruel thick and slab, and thereto a tiger's children, for the ingredients of our cauldron. All double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn, cauldron bubble. Second witch, cool it with the baboon's blood, then the charm is firm and good. Enter Hecate and the other three witches. Hecate, oh, well done, I commend your pains, and everyone shall share in the gains. And now about the cauldron sing like elves and fairies in a ring, enchanting all that you put in, music and song, black spirits. And Hecate retires. Second witch, by the pricking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes. Open locks, whoever knocks. Macbeth, how now, you secret black and midnight hags? What is it you do? All, a deed without a name. Macbeth, I conjure you by that which you profess. However you come to know it, answer me. Though you untie the winds and let them fight against the churches, through the yeasty waves, confound and swallow navigation up. Through bladed corn be lodged and trees blown down, through castles topple on their warders' heads, though palaces and pyramids do slope their heads to their foundations, through the treasure of nature's germans tumble all together, even till destruction sicken. Answer me to what I ask you. First witch, speak. Second witch, demand. Third witch will answer. First witch, say if thou hast rather hear it from our mouths or from our masters. Macbeth, call him, let me see him. First witch, pour in so's blood that hath eaten her nine pharaoh grease that's sweeten. From the murderer's gibbet throw into the flame. All, come high or low, thyself in office deftly show. Thunder, first apparition, an armed head. Macbeth, tell me, thou unknown power, first witch, he knows thy thought, hear his speech, but say thou not. First apparition, Macbeth, 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 beware Macduff, beware the Thane of Fife, dismiss me, enough, descends. Macbeth, whate'er thou art for thy good caution, thanks, thou hast happed my fear outright. But one word more, first witch, he will not be commanded. Here's another more potent than the first. Thunder, second apparition, a bloody child. Second apparition, Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth. Macbeth, had I 3 years, I'd hear thee. Second apparition, be bloody, bold, and resolute. Laugh to scorn the power of man, for none of woman born shall harm Macbeth. Descends. Macbeth, then live, Macduff. What need I fear of thee? But yet I'll make assurance double sure, and take a bond of fate. Thou shalt not live, that I may tell, pale-hearted, fear it lies, and sleep in spite of thunder. Thunder, third apparition, a child crowned with a tree in his hands. What is this that rises like the issue of a king and wears upon his baby brow the round and top of sovereignty? All, listen, but speak not to it. Third apparition, be lion mettled proud, and take no care who chafes, who frets, or where conspirers are. Macbeth shall never vanquished be until great Birman Wood to high Dunesdane Hill shall come against him. Descends, Macbeth, that will never be. Who can impress the forest, bid the tree unfix his earthbound root? Sweet bodements, good. Rebellious deed, rise never till the wood of Burnham rise, and our high place Macbeth shall live the least of nature, pay his breath to time and mortal custom, yet my heart throbs to know one thing. Tell me if your art can tell so much, shall Banquo's issue ever reign in this kingdom? All seek to know no more. Macbeth, I will be satisfied. Deny me this, and an eternal curse fall on you. Let me know why sinks that cauldron, and what noise is this? Hope voice. First witch show, second witch show, third witch show. All show his eyes and grieve his heart, come like shadows, so depart. A show of 8 kings, the last with a glass in his hand, followed by Banquo. Macbeth, thou art too like the spirit of Banquo down. Thy crown does sear mine eyeballs, and thy hair. The other gold-bound brow is like the first, and the third is like the former. Filthy hags, why do you show me this? A fourth, start eyes. What, will the line stretch out to the crack of doom? Another yet, a seventh? I'll see no more, and yet the eighth appears, who bears a glass which shows me many more, and some I see that twofold balls and treble scepters carry. Horrible sight, now I see 'tis true, for the blood-boltered Banquo smiles upon me and points at them for his. Apparitions vanish. What is this so? First witch, I, sir, this is so. But why stands Macbeth thus amazedly? Come, sisters, cheer we up his sprites, and show the best of our delights. I'll charm the air to give a sound while you perform your antic round, that this great king may kindly say, our duties did his welcome pay. Music, the witches dance, and then vanish. Macbeth, where are they? Gone? Let this pernicious hour stand I accursed in the calendar. Come in without there. Enter Lennox. Lennox, what's your grace's will? Macbeth, saw you the weird sisters? Lennox, no, my lord. Macbeth, came they not by you? Lennox, no, indeed, my lord. Macbeth, infected by the air whereon they ride, and damned all those that trust them, I did hear the galloping of horse. Who was it came by? Lennox, 'tis 2 or 3, my lord, that bring you word Macduff is fled to England. Macbeth, fled to England? Lennox, I, my good lord. Macbeth, time, thou anticipatest my dread exploits. The flighty purpose ne'er is o'ertook unless the deed go with it. From this moment, the very firstlings of my heart shall be the firstlings of my hand, and even now, to crown my thoughts with acts, be it thought and done, the castle of Macduff I will surprise, seize upon Fife, give it to the edge of the sword, his wife, his babes, and all unfortunate souls that trace him in his line. No boasting like a fool, this deed I'll do before the purpose cool. But no more sights. Where are these gentlemen? Come, bring me where they are. Exeunt. Act 4, Scene 2. Enter Lady Macduff, her sons, and Ross. Lady Macduff. What had he done to make him fly the land? Ross, you must have patience, madam. Lady Macduff, he had none. His flight was madness. When our actions do not, our fears do make us traitors. Ross, you do not whether it was his wisdom or his fear. Lady Macduff, wisdom, to leave his wife, to leave his babes, his mansion, and his titles in a place from whence himself does fly. He loves us not, he wants the natural touch. For the poor wren, the most diminutive of birds will fight her young ones in the nest. Against the owl, all is the fear, and nothing is the love, as little is the wisdom, where the flight so runs against all reason. Ross, my dearest coz, I pray you school yourself, but for your husband. He is noble, wise, judicious, and best knows the fits of the season. I dare not speak much further, but cruel are the times when we are traitors and do not know ourselves, when we hold rumor from what we fear and yet do not know what we fear, but float upon a wild and violent sea, each way and none. I take my leave of you, shall not be long, but I'll be here again. Things at the worst will cease, or else climb upward to what they were before. My pretty cousin, blessing upon you. Lady Macduff, fathered he is, and yet he's fatherless. Ross, I am so much a fool. Should I stay longer, it would be my disgrace and your discomfort. I'll take my leave at once. Lady Macduff, sirrah, your father's dead. And what will you do now? How will you live? Son, as birds do, mother. Lady Macduff, what, with the worms and flies? Son, with what I get, I mean, and so do they. Lady Macduff, poor bird, thou didst never fear the net nor line, the pitfall nor the gin. Son, why should I, mother? Poor birds they are not set for. My father is not dead, for all you're saying. Lady Macduff, yes, he is dead. How wilt thou do for a father? Son, nay, how will you do for a husband? Lady Macduff, why, I can buy me 20 at any market. Son, then you'll buy 'em to sell again. Lady Macduff, thou speakest with all thy wit, and yet, in faith, with wit enough for thee. Son, was my father a traitor, mother? Lady Macduff, aye, that he was. Son, what is a traitor? Lady Macduff, why, one that swears and lies. Son, and be all traitors that do so? Lady Macduff, every one that does so is a traitor and must be hanged. Son, and they must all be hanged that swear and lie? Lady Macduff, every one. Son, who must hang them? Lady Macduff, why, the honest men. Son, then the liars and swearers are fools, for there are liars and swearers enough to beat the honest man and hang them up. Lady Macduff, now, God help thee, poor monkey, but how wilt thou do for a father? Son, if he were dead, you'd weep for him. If you would not, it were a good sign that I should quickly have a new father. Lady Macduff, poor prowler, how thou talk'st. Messenger, bless you, fair dame. I am not to you known, though in your state of honor I am perfect. I doubt some danger does approach you nearly. If you will take a homely man's advice, but not found here, hence with your little ones, to fright you thus, methinks I am too savage to do worse to you were fell cruelty, which is too nigh your person. Heaven preserve you. I dare abide no longer. Exit. Lady Macduff, whither should I fly? I have done no harm, but I remember now I am in this earthly world, where to do harm is often laudable, to do good sometime accounted dangerous folly. Why then, alas, do I put up that womanly defense to say I have done no harm? Enter murderers. What are these faces? First murderer. Where is your husband? Lady Macduff, I hope in no place so unsanctified, where such as thou mayst find him. First murderer. He's a traitor. Son, thou liest, thou shag-haired villain. First murderer, stabbing him. What, you egg, young fry of treachery? Son, he has killed me, mother. Run away, I pray you. He dies. Exit Lady Macduff, crying murder, followed by murderers. And that's the end of Act 4, Scene 2.